What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode right here on Chatroom with Claire. I am your host, Claire Chelule, and as you all know, my team and I are always dedicated to bring you latest news, trending stories, business insights, and all things entertainment. So we are currently doing our shoots at Comfy Inn. It's located along Malaba Road in Eldoret town. They have great accommodation services, conference facilities, fine dining, outside catering, and they also bake cakes for your different events like birthdays, weddings, and all other events. So our guest today is one very popular model based in Eldoret town, and I've done a bit of research about him, and I don't want to talk more about him now because he's in a position to tell us what he does and everything around the scope of what he does. All right, so as we continue, I'll let him introduce himself and then he can tell us what he does. Yeah. So Domi Cruz, welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, before we proceed, maybe you can just introduce yourself to the viewers and let them know what you do.
Okay. My name is Dominic Munala, but people call me Domi Cruz. That's my stage name. I'm a commercial model. I'm a pageant coach. I'm a pageant judge. I'm a brand influencer. I work with the faces, clothing and design. Yeah.
So I already checked your Instagram page and I noticed you dress up. You really dress up. So I had a picture of what to expect when I see you on here, right? So what inspires you to package yourself in that way?
Okay. Initially, before I started modeling, I wanted to be a designer. So I did designing, but sikumaliza because of some challenges here and there. But I decided to become a model so that I can be in that field of design. Because as a model, we is copy model be a designer. So if you can't be a designer, then there must be a designer who can dress you, who can work with you for you to be an outstanding model. Yeah. So that's the reason why nilikuwa model na from there nikapata connection mingi kuwa na designers and to work with them. Yeah.
So do you only work with the fashion design industry or you also practice it? Like do you?
Sometimes I do practice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And then nifika saizi I do practice designing a lot. Yeah, because okay, at some point I'm a stylist. I can come up with a design from my head, a creative one. Mostly creative designs, yeah. I do come up with them, a lot of them. Yeah.
And did you by any chance go to campus?
Yeah, I tried, but as I've said, nilienda campus but sikumaliza.
Okay, so
due to some challenges.
Okay. What course did you do?
Nilifanya computer science, nika kufanya fashion and design, nika drop tena. Okay. So niko mali penye like nilifanya 2 courses na sijamaliza zote, but Eco ground nafanya modeling, but sana imenipatia opportunity ya kufanya mpaka ya kuwork na other designers but not in school, just outside here. Yeah.
So as you were telling me earlier, during weekdays you're a bit held up because you work from 7 to 5. Yeah. It's only on weekends that you do modeling. So yeah. What's your other job?
My other job, as I said, I did a bit of computer science. So I'm working on a field the computers. That's I work from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I do modeling.
Okay. And do you think like certificates and all this campus and university propositions, like are they really required when someone is being hired into a job?
It depends. It depends with the yes, because me, as for me, I don't have papers, but at the end of the day, it's a cost job. Yeah. But pia naweza advise them say if kama kuna opportunity ya kusoma ya kupata papers, then you just do it, because hauji vile kesho iko. Wewe usema ati mse plan yako na papers na hakuna kenye anafanya in live na wewe uko nazo unafanya yako ni yako na yangu ni yangu. Kuna watu hapo nje ya kusoma lakini ile skills yako ya kumtoa tu hapa kule ukifanya then walisha then unapata pesa. So it depends na mwenyewe. If kama kuna opportunity, tumia opportunity vizuri. Mimi kama sasa ningeza pata opportunity, I can use it as improve my designing skills mbaya sana.
Okay. So how's commercial modeling being embraced in Eldoret?
Okay, commercial modeling in Eldoret, I think haiko that serious sana, because now ndio upate let's say event organizers, let's say sponsors wenye wanaweza come up na such things, si wengi, ni kidogo sana, because commercial modeling LD nasema ni if kama kuna watu wanashughulika nao sana, maybe ni wawili ama watatu, na haifanyi sana, wanafanya once in a while. Yeah. So in Eldoret it's not that serious compared to some other, let's say Nairobi. Yeah. Nairobi they are too serious, wako serious sana kuliko Eldoret. Yeah. I think in Eldoret haiko hivyo, haijaendelea sana in terms of fashion. Yeah, yeah. After now najua nasema in Nairobi kuna ile freedom, and let's say the county council of Nairobi imempatia let's say the creative industry, unlike in Eldoret. Unajua pasa hizi hapa Eldoret huwezi fanya like advert yote, maybe let's say about you want to advertise something on the streets, huwezi fanya, but Nairobi you can, because the county council imepatia hiyo platform, wanawalao kufanya anything kwa hiyo kwa city. But here hata ukiweza kupatikana you're shooting something to advertise, maybe a commodity, maybe you want to do something about fashion, ni hard sana. Ni hard sana, uta struggle sana. Yeah.
And apart from having those county government permissions to shoot and advertise, what else do you think should be done to make people really embrace the modeling career in Eldoret?
First of all, Eldoret models need to be serious. That's the first thing. Unajua, as a model, you need to know why you're modeling, na uko field gani, because the county, let's say the county council is in the permission, but now wanapeana ni permission, because hakuna model serious wenye uko Eldoret. Tusema tu saa permission impeano, sasa mtu fulani anafanya model now ampata opportunity kufanya kitu fulani. Unajua Eldoret male models si wengi compared to ladies. Yeah. I'm training models, and let me tell you, 90% are ladies. Okay. I'm only having one male model. Yeah. So male model in Eldoret, let me just say how you go serious, or maybe how you go totally. But for ladies, wako. Yeah. So it works sana kwa ladies. Then promoters pia wenye wako mostly wana consider ladies. So au ninapata platform sana kuliko at the men. Yeah.
So umesema you train models, right?
I train models.
Okay, so nilisikia kuingia kwa modeling industry is a bit hard because there are some bribes and other stuff that you have to do ndio uingie huko. Like how easy was it for you to get into those modeling associations and all that?
I don't think kama kuingia modeling ni hard. Mimi tu mwenyewe unajua being a model with a purpose, that's one thing a model should know. You must have a purpose. Nini like ni kwa nini unataka kumodel? Unataka kujibamba ama you want to make something out of it? Yeah? At the end of the day, what you're doing has to pay you. So then pia kuna wale wanafanya kujibamba. So ukishajua hiyo like kwa nini unataka kumodel, then kuingia kwa industry modeling si ngumu. So na bribe hiyo maybe kama imwache kwa watu wengine, but according to me hajaini hapini hivyo. I can tell you mimi before niingie kwa my first event, like nilika almost 1 year just attending events, kuona coach, training, attending events, sijaingia runway ati compete and find anything, never. Kwa nini? Because I wasn't ready. Nilikuwa naipenda lakini sikuwa ready kuifanya. Yes, mimi naweza ingia even nione nifurahie like kijana nafanya and all stuff, but mimi kuingia hapo siko na hiyo courage bado. So it took me 1 year, and since that 1 year town ingira my first day kuingia kwa runway, I've never lost an event till that.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2020. Nilimaliza high school kitambo, sorry.
So ever since you finished high school?
Ever since you finished nilimaliza high school 2015. So nilifanya 2016. Yeah. So 2016 ilikuwa ya kupimia rada, kuona vile modeling inafanyika, because mimi shule nilikuwa nafanya kitu tofauti na modeling, nilikuwa nafanya acting. So nilikuwa leo mwaka moja kuangalia vile modeling inafanywa, kutrain na kutulia. Nenda event na watch vile models wanafanya, achana na interact na designers and stuff, achana. So 2017 nikaingia officially sasa. And since then till, because my last event was last year but one, and then for my last event it was a pageant event, and then from there nikapata opportunity sasa to work with an agency.
Okay, how is it working with an agency? Like, do they have commission on a kata? Do they post you for jobs? Like, how does it work?
It depends. So mimi, like currently I'm working with a second option. Have you heard about a second option? Yeah, I'm working with the second option. I'm the manager in Eldoret. So models sort of Eldoret second option in Eldoret. So working with second option is just an agreement between the two of us on how they want me and vile wana benefit from me and how I benefit from them. Like it's just an agreement between us.
So it's a mutual agreement.
It's a mutual agreement, yeah.
And does commercial modeling really pay?
It really pays a lot. Only if you're serious, because for someone to work with you, you have to be serious. You need to have a clean portfolio of what you're doing, what you've been doing. So commercial modeling pays a lot.
Alafu, modeling, I know, like, I just have a rough idea that modeling is not all about catwalking in events and all that.
Yeah.
What really comprises the modeling career? Like, what does it consist of? Because it's not just walking on a runway, right?
Okay, modeling, ukienda kuchambua modeling, kuna different types of modeling. Yeah. Kuna runway model, kuna pageant modeling, kuna fitness modeling. It just depends wewe uko kwa field gani. Do you know somebody mwenye for example a fitness model, ana work on his body? Because for example if a company or if a brand wants to work with you, they have to look for the qualities that they need from you. If you don't have the qualities, then they won't work with you. So for example, as for me, let's say niko kwa fitness modeling, I need to make sure my body is very well presented. So when a brand wants to work with me, I have a good body that goes with they want. So from there, kupata opportunity to work nao ni rahisi. Wanipata. Haya. Let's say for example, let's say for example, have you ever seen this billboard models?
Yeah.
Si tu model yote anachukuliwa. Si tu model yote. Lazima uangalie skin yako vile iko. Lazima uangalie sura yako vile iko. Hiyo that different unaangalianga hiyo. Ndio maana wale wanaandikaga conditions, you must be beautiful. So sijui definition ya beautiful ni gani. Wengine wanasema you must be brown, wengine you must be black. Kuna bidii na hizo conditions to check. So wanaangalia specifically ni nini wanataka kutumia. If we use you, do you have what it takes? For example, sisi tuna advertise mafuta. Like we need somebody mwenye kuna skin nzuri, that work na yeye. Hatuwezi work na mtu yoyote just because tunataka kwa like work na yeye. For example, a brand that let's say outfits gym and stuff. Outfits gym mwezi tu mtu yote avae. No. Even if you're a model, they need to look for somebody mwenye akona ame shape mwili yake vizuri kwa gym. Ndio ukivaa hiyo outfit hata ukienda ku display inatoa vile wanataka. So it depends on category gani. So ukiona mara wanataka model fulani na yako ingiani, you just tell them me hapo.
You just surrender
because wezi. For example wanataka mali for ladies wanataka plus size model. Always to wear pale sababu na fit. No, if it's plus size, it's plus size. If wanataka petite, it's petite.
Na inakonga na age limit.
Age limits, okay. kwa pageant events mtu kuna age limit. For example hizi kama Miss World hizo at some point walikuwa wanaangalia age limit. Mr. and Mr. World hiyo wanaangalia age limit. Wewe unapenda ukiwa na maybe 30 years and above kuna age wanaangalia tu. So kuna conditions mingi pia kwa modeling, because if you know once you become a model, you become a brand, you're a brand, and a lot of people look up wanapangalia on. So if you're the, for example, if you're the face of, let's say, let me use this comfy if you're the face of comfy, kuna qualities wanataka lenye kwa kuangalia wewe you can portray something yenye inaingia na comfy, not just anyone. Yeah, so hizo qualities lazima zinaonga pale, because wewe sema let's say you're a model and let's say you're 30 and the brand wants to work with somebody mwenye kona age kidogo. So kidogo utakuwa na make sense at some point, because wanataka somebody mwenye is still young but age yake imeenda sana. Unajua naye age nayo hata ukificha in numbers, physical appearance itakuwa nje. Yeah.
Okay. Na mtu anaweza fanya commercial modeling as a full time job?
Yeah, unaweza fanya kama full time job, yeah, if opportunities zimekuja mingi. Hii ni leo tuwezi fanya commercial model as a full time thing, because ni ngumu, but in Nairobi you can, because you are Nairobi ni kama let's say Nairobi kuna brands mingi ziko serious na work na models. Alafu let me say like origin ya brands mingi Nairobi, Eldoret ni branches tu. So wakianza kutafuta watu wanaanzia huko hivyo, wakianza look for models wanaanzia because huko ndio wako originally located. Eldoret is just a branch, na unaweza pata hiyo branch ina grow. So working within Eldoret inakuwa harder unlike in Nairobi. Unapata brand imfunguliwa let's say in Nairobi, let's say this week, by next week umeanza kurecruit models waenda work nao. Kitambo fika Eldoret unapata wanatumia hao models kuja upelele at some point. So in Eldoret here like haiko that serious, haiwezi benefit us hivi sana kidogo, like ni rare sana. Yeah. Alafu
sometimes nasikianga kukikuwa na events Eldoret, they have to bring models from Nairobi wakuja hapa. How does that make you?
So let me say a good example of Kitenge Festival. Kitenge Festival is a big event, and initially wamekuwa wakiwork na Eldoret models from Eldoret. I've been one of them nimeshowcase in Kitenge Festival, nimeshowcase kwa scenic fashion event, Saha fashion event. Kulikuwa na ingine kwa Eldoret Gala, pia ilikuwa about fashion, but they don't work with models from outside here, Nairobi. But again, if Eldoret models don't show up, what do you expect? So you have to show up for you to be recognized. If you show up, then they will assume Eldoret haina models, and since they have to do the business and stuff, they need models. So wanachukua wale wenye available, unapata wenye available na wenye serious na wako Nairobi, maybe Nakuru. So wanachukuliwa. So if you don't show up, hawezi chukuliwa. So you have to show up first. Yeah.
And why do you think a lot of men, they don't come up front kufanya modeling in Eldoret? Like before umesema you have a lot of ladies you're training and just one guy.
The industry doesn't support male models.
How is that?
The industry doesn't support male models at some point. That's what I said. The industry doesn't support male models. Okay, at some point hakuna male models. Why? Because our partner support and ladies wanapata. Unafika mahali, for example, let me say a brand. For you to be a brand ambassador or a brand, there's some quality wanaangalia. Then kuna ile notion ati wanawake wanasell sana kuliko boys. Ati boys hawana market kubwa. So wana consider men, ladies. Asumini nakwambia na work na Faces Fashion and Design. Yeah. They're located in Kitale, but I'm working with them. But I'm not alone. I'm the only man there, but kuna some ladies. No. So ladies wanapewa, let me just say ladies wanapewa first priority. In modeling industry, ladies wanapewa first priority. Ukiangalia events za ukiangalia events mingi za Eldoret, kuna miss fulani, not mister. Hakuna miss and mister. Hakuna miss and mister. Wanaweka miss. Haweki mister. Why? Mimi feel too the male models are not being appreciated in Eldoret. Kuna events kadhaa hivi, you just check. Hakuna mister and miss. Wanaweka tu miss peke yake. Miss fulani. Yeah.
And now, since you're a very popular model here, I feel like you should be on the forefront fighting for the rest of the guys in the modeling industry.
No.
Because someone has to bring in the change.
Fighting ni vizuri, but you can't fight a losing. Models has to show effort for you to fight for them. Mimi sasa mko from nowhere niseme I want models, male models. Na models, male models wenyewe wamekaa tu, they're not putting, but they limited one thing. Hapa Eldoret ukisema ni name 10 models wenye wako serious, hawatafika 10. Even though they were friends, but hawatafika 10 because kuna serious model na mwenye haiko serious. But ukiniambia kuna mentionia 20 female models, I'll mention by names 1 mpaka 20. Why? Because wanajituma. But okay, male models, the reason why hawajitumi ni because hawapati your support. But female models wanajituma. Alafu female model hata so make it here in Eldoret, atena Nairobi. Big models from Eldoret, most of them are Nairobi, and they're doing a great job there because now kama Eldoret hai support, wanaenda Nairobi, watapata full support there. Then events mingi ziko Nairobi. Eldoret organizers wa events ni wawili watatu, si wengi. No. So Eldoret hakuna events mingi za organize. Alafu tena unajua Eldoret sasa hii event kizakuja from nowhere with a new organizer ya kwa scam because now hatuko sure na wewe. Unaweza organize event then uingie kichapa.
Imefanyika hivyo?
Yeah. Events kwanza events mingi zimekuwa scam in Eldoret. Hala Eldoret peke yake in the whole country. So when a new organizer comes in, watu wanamshuku umetokea wapi and how sure are we that wewe ni legit? No. But kuna wale unajua huyu akiorganize event hiyo ni sure bet. Hiyo ni kuna pesa like hiyo grand prize iko watapata. Kama kuna high fashion event iko models watapiga show safi and like itakuwa sawa. And they're very very few. Yeah.
Okay, so umeniambia a while ago that you used to be a YouTuber,
Yeah.
but it's like you stopped or you took a break. I'm not sure.
I gave up.
You gave up. Why did you give up?
You know, life iko na vitu mingi sana. And wanasemanga kidole kimoja kivuti. So mkiwa wawili and you pushing each other inakuwa better. But unajua mimi I used to work with a friend. We came up with our own channel and we used to act. We used to make content, we could act when nilimaliza high school for Jane modeling. But now the guy we lost the guy. So tena kwanza niko peke yangu and he was the like he was my leader, alikuwa ananipush sana kwa acting. And sasa out of nowhere hayuko. So niko peke yangu. Nika lose up na. I have a channel niko na my skills niko na acting but
Yeah. I can say there's a lot of progress on that channel. Mimi ningetaka sana uendelee. Like, what do you think? How do you think the creative space is in Eldoret? Do you think we have enough content creators or?
In Eldoret we don't have content creators. Because mimi nikiangalia saizi mnapata content creator anaanza hivi kidogo anasema I need to go to Nairobi. Anakaa wiki moja unampata kwa Nairobi ana push kabisa. I don't know zini ni kwa Nairobi kwenye watu napenda kwa Nairobi. I don't know. But in Eldoret hakuna content creators wengi.
So you mean watu wengi wana shift from Eldoret to Nairobi kwenda kuendeleza their creative industry?
Let me just repeat the same thing. The county itself doesn't support the creative industry. The county itself. I can put blame on that. Because you have content creation, you need somewhere penye unashoot content yako na msasa kusumbua. In Nairobi, content creators can shoot content anywhere they want. Wampewa hiyo opportunity. Wampewa hiyo ruhusa. But hapa Eldoret toka na kamera hapo nje. Yeah. Unashikwa. Kanjo na wewe ndani. So you're like instead of supporting us now, nikawa ile talent tuko nayo mnaikanyagia. Hapo nje wewe toka na kamera uwezi. Hata kama unapiga picha uwezi.
Yeah, and that's one challenge I've always had. Juicy, I wanted to film from outside. I didn't know the rules huko. And my director was like, "Tutatoa TV camera na Kanjo amefika." I'm like, "Wow. Yeah. What happens if we want to sell Eldoret?" Because you see now people in Nairobi, they are selling their city. Yes. What if we want to sell our own stuff?
I don't understand what's wrong with our county and or our town, but that's the big problem content creators want to face in Eldoret. That's why there are no actual content creators wengi. Yes, najua kuna places mingi za kushoot content, but now kunafaa tukue ile uhuru ya ile uhuru ya kufanya nini ya kushoot content,
especially CBD. Yeah. That's where a lot of things happen.
Unapata like msee hapa hivi anashoot video and like wow, amazing, but now saizi mimi nilikuwa nataka kushoot na hizi content zangu za like reels za 1 minute, niko na outfit zangu, but I need to come here on Sunday in the morning mapema, sababu Sunday hakuna Kanjo. Mapema asubuhi hakuna watu wengi town, ni shoot by saa moja nilikuwa nimetoka because hiyo time itapata kama watu wako.
So you do your stuff Sunday very early in the morning?
Sunday very early in the morning. Itaona inanga watu with this is the Dallas town. Itaona ni Dal Sunday asubuhi. Idal baza aina watu Sunday, try tomorrow. Okay. Aina watu.
And what do you like?
So una shoot content asubuhi mapema sana.
Okay. And what do you like about Eldoret? Like we know we have all these challenges. You being in the creative industry, but what do you like about this place?
Eldoret, you can survive. Either you like it or not, you can survive Eldoret. Unlike in Nairobi. Unajua, let me say Eldoret life is hard kama Nairobi ama okay, I've been Nairobi for some time. Nimeishi Nairobi kidogo, but you compare Nairobi na hapa hivi, you can survive in Eldoret and like in Nairobi. Hapa hivi you can survive. Yeah. That's the best thing about Eldoret. Yeah. Wizard and Eldoret. Once you have something to do. See at Lane is a course once you have something to do in Eldoret, either you're a creative, either you're what, you must survive in Eldoret.
So were you born here?
Yeah. Mimi nimezaliwa Eldoret, nimeishi Eldoret. Nimelelewa Eldoret my lifetime na siami Eldoret.
Yeah, I also love Eldoret. I feel like okay, I've gone to many places, but I just feel like there's so much peace in this town.
Yeah, iko na peace. Yeah. The problem is they don't support us, so they need to support us for us to love the town. Yeah. Maybe
more content creators need to come up so that we can gang up and see.
There are a lot of content creators. I know them. I know 2, 3 them. You make good content on YouTube, Instagram, naona. Yeah. The problem is, I think they're not getting that support. Yeah, that support.
There's not enough support.
There's not enough support for content creators in Eldoret. Hakuna board yenye imewekwa Eldoret ya kusupport content creators. Hakuna.
And the creative industry as a whole.
Na kama iko imelala, doing nothing. Yeah. Because the county itself lazima iko ina support content creators, inawapatia platform. Niambie lini kulikuwa na event ama kulikuwa na anything about content creators in Eldoret? Comedians wazuri walikuwa hapa Eldoret, sasa wako wapi?
But now we have Senge Helena who is in
Helena hapo, lakini Senge Helena hapo leo, kesho kwa Nairobi.
No, but he's based in Eldoret.
No problem. Mbona kai hapa full time? Haya. Kulikuwa na this Wambilianga. Alienda wapi? He was a good comedian. Alienda wapi? Mlamono wapi?
Kitale.
Hapana. Mlamono amesoma hapa Eldoret. Lakini talent yake imetokea hapa hivi. Okay. Hapo anafanya comedy huko hivyo. Talent yake tumeenda kuionea hapa Eldoret. Kuna this MC. Kulikuwa na Western Culprits. Do you know MC Josh?
I've just heard of him.
MC Josh. MC Josh was part of Western Culprits. They were good comedians in Eldoret. Say wako. Walikuwa wawili. The other guy akakuwa around Eldoret tu hapa tu hivi. Akakuwa around anapiga swali yake safi hapa ndani na MC Josh saizi anafanya MC. No, so hao ndio kumshikilia the like comedy ndio kumshikilia kabisa. Yeah. Mkubwa wao alikuwa ana host hizi event, huyo MC ndo nani? Hizi MC Kiptabut. Anakumbuka ana host events Eldoret. Mbona host quiz? We need to know such question. Such question need an
He stopped. Huh? He stopped.
Anafanya comedy quiz. Afanye comedy, amekuwa MC. It's a big MC by the way. Anapiga weddings, anapiga all those events. Yeah. Mbona kwale kwa content aliquit? Don't get support. Hakuna support. Hakuna hata moja. Mimi nasema totally hakuna. Because kuna talent mingi sana kwa Eldoret, but uko talent yako ni yako.
So now you are scaring me as an upcoming content creator.
I'm not scaring you. I'm telling you the fact. So you have to get used to it.
I need to see what I can do.
I can't do that. Since you can't give up, you just continue doing what you're doing. But just know, support me kidogo sana. Okay. But again, sumana go list yote as I mentioned madam. Yeah. Maybe utapata support za wini leo.
Let's see how it goes. Lakini mimi si hami Eldoret.
Usihami Eldoret, but ukiona kama Eldoret ikusaidie support hama. Because at the end of the day, it's you and you. Lazima ujijenge. Kama Eldoret ikujenge, ena mali penye atakujenga. Yeah.
So now ebu ongelesha watu wenye wanahama Eldoret tukaenda ku content create huko kwingine.
Okay. Watu wenye wanahama Eldoret kwenda Nairobi. Yes, you're doing the best thing by the because now wezi kama mali penye kusupport. If you're doing something na hakuna msee kusupport, ama enda penye watakusupport, watakushow love, watasupport talent yako. But ukiwa mahali na hakuna mwenye support talent yako, then uko na potential lakini at the end of the day useless because hakuna mwenye anaiona, hakuna mwenye ana appreciate. So if kama unaona mahali penye kuna wasio wata appreciate talent yako, move huko hivyo. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe give them a parting shot, tell them where they can find you on social media as we wind up the show.
Okay. On social media, Instagram domi.cruz. Facebook I'm not that active but still Domi Cruz on Facebook. But I'm always active on Instagram. Domi.cruz. That's my handle. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming today. I know we kept you waiting for a bit, but that's just a bit of a challenge. We are sorry about that. Yeah, and guys, as I told you, Tuko Comfy Inn, Eco located along Malaba Road. They have great accommodation services, conference facilities, fine dining, outside catering, and if you also need cakes for your events like birthdays, weddings, and all that, you know how to contact them. So, right? Yeah, and maybe you guys should come and have a check and see what you'll find here. I'm sure you'll like it, and yeah, I'll see you in my next episode. So until then, bye.